So this is one of my tunes called Art of Motion, and maybe I could explain some of the techniques in this one. This has quite a few unusual, like right-hand techniques, and using both hands sort of to create an interesting rhythm. So I'll play some clips from this and then explain what's going on. Okay. All right. Thanks. So, some of the interesting techniques there that I could explain a little bit is...
Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, with that, yeah. Well, maybe I should mention the tuning first.
Yeah, please do.
This is a F-sharp minor 11th tuning. And the low string E goes up to F-sharp. So that's up a step and a half. This might not be 440, I don't know. But this should be an F-sharp. And then you have an A, and then a C-sharp, and then a G-sharp, and then a B, and an E. So those, the 5th string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string are like normal. But you have F-sharp, C-sharp, and G-sharp. Okay, so one interesting thing about this riff, I guess you could say, is that I am playing the same note and using different techniques to create that note, so kind of playing with the timbre of different notes and different attacks. So like at the beginning, I hammer on this 7th fret here on the 6th string, and then I pluck it, and then I pluck the open 4th string. It's the same note. These are all C-sharp.
With your middle finger?
Yeah.
And you use artificial nails?
I do on my thumb right now. Normally I don't actually, but I broke.
Thumb pick.
Yeah, no. Normally I don't use even that. Normally I have my regular nail.
Sorry,
but I broke my regular nail not long ago, so I put this fake one on. But I keep these really short for the tapping and stuff. Yeah. So. And then I use a technique here that I use in quite a few of my songs, and that's sort of this clicking sound that you can get for percussive sort of.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's just the wrist like this, kind of twisting.
But at the same time, with your left hand, you're not doing anything. You're muting the strings.
Just kind of muting it there, and I mute all the strings just to stop them.
Could you do that slowly?
Sure. Yeah.
For normal people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, right on the 6th string. Okay. And you can also do this where you hit the 5th string. It just depends on which string you're going to play next. That's what I usually do. So.
Okay.
Okay. And then after that, I pluck the 4th string again. And come down to the 3rd fret. And I hammer that on just out of nowhere. I don't pluck it. And so I hammer it on, and then I play the open 6th string, hammer that back on, and then play the open 5th string, which is the same note. This is A. So playing with all these different sort of attacks, even though I'm playing the same note. And then so there's that click again. Hammer on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then the open 4th string, the middle finger again. There's a little harmonic on the 12th fret. Okay, so just using both hands to sort of create notes going on there.
I have one question for you.
Sure, yeah.
While you are playing those riffs, are you thinking about the chords at the same time?
Yeah, mainly just
the voices.
Using these
voicings, or what do you call it?
Yeah, well, mostly what's going on there is I'm just changing the bass note, really. There's not so much chord going on in that part. Right there, it's when I hit those harmonics, that's the only sort of chord voicing you'll hear.
Okay.
But other than that, it's just like a bass riff, kind of,
Okay.
But then when the melody comes in, and there's another little technique maybe I could mention there is this
sweeping.
Yeah, kind of pulling off with the left hand. And sort of strumming almost with it.
On all of the strings at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just really holding the 6th and the 4th string.
Okay.
But as I pull off, I strum, and this is sort of a technique that Michael Hedges came up with originally. So pulling it off with the tuning. Okay, one other technique that I'd like to maybe mention is also sort of pull off again, but I fret a harmonic with my right hand.